Hi everybody, I'm going to do a video on my BESTs, so bests. And these are my bests, so they might not be your best, but these are some of my favorite products from 2012, and in no particular order. I'm going to try to stay in order. I've got everything like all spread out around me. I'm going to try to group it into like skincare and hair, but sometimes I just get so that it might kind of get all muddled together. But we'll start with skincare. So my cleansers, and they're both very well used, and you will see that. One of my favorites is the Youth Code Youth Rejuvenating Skincare Foaming Gel Cleanser. I love this, and I love it to the point that there's where I am. This is not my first bottle. This is kind of like my everyday cleanser. And at first I thought it was just too much, like too heavy for my skin, but I really like the way it gets everything and it doesn't leave me feeling dry or flaky. So I like that. When I'm not using that, or sometimes even before I use the gel cleanser, I do use the Shoot Amera White Recovery EX Plus Brightening Cleansing Oil. And again, you see where I am with that. So I've used other cleansing oils before. I want to say I've used the Japanese one, DHC, and I've also used the Tatcha, which is another Japanese type line of skincare. And I do like it, but I don't like having to order those. I like to be able to go into the store and pick something up. I also have used the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse, and I do like that too. I just don't have any of that and haven't been using that recently. So as far as toners, this is the only toner, and I just recently got this, and I do like it quite a bit. It's my first product from this line, and it's the Yanka Paris Essentials Lotion Yanka, with that's alcohol-free. And it's quite a big bottle, and at first I was kind of like, ooh, this is weird, because it's got like a milky color, and the toners I use are usually, you can see through them. They're like a clear type liquid. But I really enjoy this, and alcohol-free works for me. It says it's an invigorating mist dry skin toner, so I use that. Then serums was really tough for me because I use so many different serums, but I'll show you my top 3 picks for serum. Actually, I don't have one of my top picks here that I just got, but that's okay. I'm going to do a review on that anyway. No, it's definitely not here. Okay, so one of my favorites is the L'Oreal Paris Youth Code Corrector, Serum Corrector, the daily one. And I just have a brand new box of that, so I'll be getting into that soon. Then I also absolutely love the Dermin Active Serum. This is great. I'm going to do an in-depth review about this. I got this from the shopping channel, and I love this. It's fantastic. Then the other serum that I got, gosh, I really don't know where it is. I don't have it here. I got it recently, so like I said, I'll do a review on it, and it's called Luzerne Laboratories Radiance. And I got it after my very first oxygen facial, and it really does boost radiance like 1000%. It's wonderful. Wearing it today, and I really enjoy it. Okay, eye creams, definitely the Alira Skin Optimizing System Revitalizing Eye Serum. Now, I'm also going to do a review on this and some of the other products from this line. This is the dermatologist and or skin doctor's version, or okay, let's just say this. They're related to Neostrata. Neostrata and Alira are the same. It's just this is the brand that's sold in the doctor's office. And as my doctor likes to put it, this is the brand that works. So I do use this eye serum. I do really love it. And I have their moisturizer too, and I don't even think I brought that down to talk about. So, yeah, already betting 1,000, huh? And the sunscreen. Don't have the sunscreen either. Okay, so we've got all those done. Spot treatment, or actually, let's go to mask. Let's go to actually exfoliator and mask. This is Glam Glow. I've had this before. I got this. This is new. I got this at the Glossy Box event, but I've had this in the past. This is amazing. It smells fantastic. it gives you the mask and the exfoliation in one step. You apply it. It's moist. You apply it, let it dry on your face, and then when you add water to it, and you can kind of scrub and get the exfoliation as you rinse it off. I love this stuff. Love it. Now, as a spot treatment, and this is for people that don't live in Canada, because this is actually a Canadian brand, but I believe they do ship internationally. You can go to their website, which I'll leave in the info bar below, because trust me, if you're not using this, you should be. I get breakouts occasionally, not the same type as when I was a teenager, as in all over my face. I'll get some on my chin. I have some blemishes on my chin now. Sometimes I'll get them on my forehead. You can use this product all over your face. I tend to use it as a spot treatment. And you can use it as a spot treatment, which is what I really like. It's the Pure and Simple Detoxifying French Clay Mask. And it looks like this. Now, what I do with this is I actually take a Q-tip and dab some on my blemish or whatever I want to get rid of, spot, bump, etc. at night and sleep with it on. And usually there is a significant difference the next day. This works like a dream. And if you haven't heard of this brand, I highly recommend you check out their website. This is a great brand. I know the owner, one of the co-owners, let me say that, and she is just a fantastic person, super knowledgeable, knows skin inside and out, written books. I mean, it's amazing. So definitely check out this Pure and Simple website. It's invaluable. It's wonderful. Okay, so I think we're done with that. So let's move on to makeup. Primer, one of my bests. And again, I have two bests in my primer. Actually, I think I have three. The Dior primer, which I'm out of. The Cover FX, the aging primer, the one that's in the yellow tube, which I'm out of. And then this one, the Cargo Activating Face Primer, which I actually am using, so, and almost out of. So love this. Not too heavy on the silicone, which is something that's a huge plus for me, and illuminating, which is something that I'm starting to get into now that my skin and myself is getting older. Bummer. So BB creams, there are really two that top my list. I can't say one's better than the other. I only have one here and I'm almost out of it because the other one stays at work and I put myself together at work when I'm going to work. A lot of times I'll just wait till I get to work and then put my BB cream on. Here I have my L'Oreal Youth Code BB cream illuminator. Of course, there's illuminator again. Just love those illuminating products. So I have this one, and the other one that I also love is the Marcel BB cream. And I heard that both L'Oreal and Marcel are coming out with kind of a golden glimmer type BB cream. I cannot wait till that happens, and I'm really anxious to see which company comes out with them first because I want to try both of them. So those are my picks for BB cream. As far as foundation goes, my drugstore foundation that has been my new go-to is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. This is fantastic, especially when you apply it with, well, I'm going to pick the Sigma F80 to apply this with, but you could also use my other favorite brush, which I'm kind of teasing you with now, which is the Urban Decay Good Karma Optical Blurring Brush. Can't say enough good things about this brush and the F80. Or this foundation, which I really like. Not too heavy, a lot easier to work with than some of the other, what I've heard about some of the other color stays. You can blend this. It really pretty much smooths, pretty nice and even onto your face. You don't need to use a lot, although I'm almost through this, and I already have a backup, so really like those. And then my other favorite foundation is the Dior Capture Total Radiance Restoring Concentrate Foundation. I can't get enough of this, and that's all I have to say about that. It's to me, it's absolutely perfect. I feel like Dior maybe, yeah, fat chance, but maybe Dior had me in mind when they were making this foundation. I doubt it. So All right, as far as eyeshadows go, I have a couple palettes. So one of my favorites, my bests, is the Shu Uemura Raspberry and Mocha palette. Love this. The only color I haven't used in this would be this purple color. And I don't know why. I just haven't used it. But as you can see, the first three colors here with the shimmer are the colors that I'm really all about. Love those colors. And then the darker color here I use a lot of times as a liner. It's perfect. Another palette I love, 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 love is Nude Tude from the Balm. Oop, there goes the brush. So use that definitely. I love the Balm shadows. I think they're really great quality, nice and soft. The only one I'm not into in this palette, and this is just, I think it's just me. It doesn't really have anything to do with the quality of the shadow, is this Sassy color. It's so white. So I don't really like that, but no big deal. Then another surprise, shocking surprise actually, is the Nakeds from Victoria's Secret. I really do like this palette, and I know there was quite a, I couldn't get it for the longest time. I had to buy it. I don't even know where I got it from. I want to say I got it from the States. I'm not sure. But again, great color selection, nice quality of shadows. I just don't like these whites. I'm not into it. I guess it's just because I'm so fair. I would never wear that. But great selection. Lots of tips. They include a tip card in this that tells you how to do a daytime look and how to do a more sultry look. That's the other thing about me. Like these palettes that I'm naming as my bests and my favorite are mostly neutral colors, which I'm surprised because last year and the year before I was kind of doing the bright and the bold colors, and now I'm kind of moving into neutrals, but that's fine. So the other palette that I really like is the Dior. This is the 3-color Smoky and Smoky Violet, number 961. These are really interesting. These, I don't know if you've ever seen these, but you open them like this. Yeah, and then they have a little mirror and then the 3 colors, and there they are. So, move my hand away there. Yep. So there we go. And it closes like that. All right, that's eye colors. Now, eyeliners. There's only 2 brands that I wear of eyeliners. So, and they are Marcel. So here's some that I'm not currently down to a nub with because most of my Marcel liners are down to little tiny stubby nubs. So, and then the other one that I'm loving is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in black. So, and this one is actually this size. This is brand new. There is one liner that I'm trying out from Vasanti that I do like, but I haven't used it long enough to call it a best or a favorite, and that is their new, is it Kajal liner? And I absolutely do love it, but I want to give it at least another week because I've only been using it for a week, but it is a fantastic product as well, and Canadian brand too. So moving on to cheeks. Don't have too many cheek products, and I'm sure you've heard about this before. MAC Daft Pink. This is a skin finish. I really love this. I got this off of Jen from Spiced Beauty's blog sale. I've made a pretty big dent in it. You might not be able to see it there. And it's still going strong. I love it. I love it because it's got the shimmer, it's got the different types of pink, and it kind of adds an instant highlight. And I love products that multitask like that. Then there's my Lippy Girl in Tongue in Cheek. This is a Canadian brand. I believe this is an organic brand as well. Yep, organic mineral blush. Fantastic products. Somebody like Wheaton Beauty, who may or may not watch this, really should check her out because she has a great line. Beautiful things. So something I've gotten recently and I absolutely love is the Shiseido Camellia Compact, which is the blush, 2 different shades of blush and a highlight. I know it looks a little extreme, but you really can work with this. Don't be afraid of it. I usually use the lighter pink and then kind of dab into the deeper reddish color. So it does work. Don't be afraid. Use it. So something I did not mention before, probably my favorite concealer, and I've used it so much that the label's worn off, is my IT Cosmetics in Neutral Medium. So, sorry, I don't really know what it's called. But yeah, I've used this to the point where the actual words have worn off in the front here. I do enjoy this. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Don't overuse this because then it will look like you overused it. But color is perfect for my skin tone, this Neutral Medium. Good stuff. All right, bronzers. Bronzers. My Burberry Sheer Summer Glow, which I've been using year-round, and this is how much I've been using it, so I've actually kind of ruined it, to be honest. Yep, I've ruined it, because you can see all the colors are all like muddled together. But yeah, I made a huge dent in this over the summer and continue to use it. I love it. So I kind of alternate using that product with this product, which I actually is fairly new, but I have to call this a best because I'm just loving this. This is the Carol Baker Winter Bronze. I just think this is incredibly clever. Again, this is a Canadian brand, and I think it's so clever that someone would think to even market this as a winter bronze, but they've totally got me hook, line, and sinker. I think the coloring is absolutely perfect. It warms me up to that perfect amount where I'm not orange, but I'm not like, it's not like, oh yeah, you applied bronzer and too much of it, thanks. And on top of that, it's one of these baked type bronzers, and it's got just a hint of shimmer. So it's honestly, I think this is absolutely perfect for now. I just love it. It's fantastic. So I use it as a highlight sometimes. Most of the time I just put it over my entire face. I like it that much. Yeah. One blush I did not mention, and I should have mentioned, and I don't even know where it went. Oh, yes. This is probably one of my favorites, is this NARS Foreplay cheek palette. I actually had to wipe this off because I was so embarrassed with how many smudge prints I had on this. Yeah, I've used this. And you could tell what I've used most, right? The Orgasm. Orgasm and the highlight. Yeah, totally. Good stuff. All right, moving on. Let's do lip products. Lip products, lipsticks, I have a bunch that I'm just absolutely in love with. Of course, Rouge Dior. I have a ton of these. What I'm wearing now, not right now on my lips, although this color actually is a Rouge Dior. It's Rouge Dior in Devilish Pink. I am using Rouge Dior Nude in 683, which is beautiful on. I know it looks weird right now, but it's beautiful. Some of my other favorites are the L'Oreal Color Riche lipsticks. I have number 174 in Rose Taffeta. Very popular color. Very beautiful, universally flattering, yes. And then I also have, like, these are my two favorites from Color Riche. These are the Caress, I believe, yeah. And then the Violet, or excuse me, Velvet. No, Violet, I was right. Violet Chiffon, which is just beautiful. It's so pretty, so smooth, so creamy, just wonderful stuff. And then another lipstick that I absolutely love, and this is a recent love, is the Erin Lauder number 1 Pout. Beautiful gold packaging. This is a My Lips But Better. This is my everyday. It's perfect. I thought I would hate it because when I first got it, I used to apply lip balm first. And then when I put this on, it would slide right off my lips. You don't need lip balm with this. You just put this on and it's enough. Creamy, hydrating, beautiful color. Something else I love is the Christian Dior Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. This is the regular, this is the pink one. For some reason, Canada never got the coral colored one that you guys got in the States. I don't know why. If we did get it and I didn't realize it, could somebody please tell me? Because I'd love to have that. Yes, I would. Something else that's kind of a miscellaneous is, and I don't even think these are out yet, are the L'Oreal Glossy Stains. These are similar to the YSL stains, and I love these. I got these at an event I went to with L'Oreal, and these are awesome. They look just like the YSL, don't they? Yep, and they work just like the YSL too. Love these. So watch for these because these are a hit as far as I'm concerned. Another huge thumbs up from me goes to the Revlon Just Bit and Kissable Balm Stains. This particular one is in Romantic. I love this. I love this. It's better than the Chubby Stick. And it's better than the Chubby Stick because you don't have to constantly reapply it like you do with the Chubby Stick. You can put it on, and yeah, it's going to fade, but you're going to have a nice little dose of color on those lips because that's the stain part, people. But yeah, love these. You know I hate the lip butters. Love these. These can stay. Definitely. So, all right, eye products. Well, mascara anyway. I only have one that I'm like in love with, and I don't think they make it anymore, but I'll talk about my lash plumping serum first. So this is also a lash primer. It's the Dior Show Maximum lash serum. I have tried the L'Oreal version, their lash primer. I don't like it, I'll be honest. I don't have anything else to say except I don't like it. I know that Urban Decay makes one, and I haven't tried that one, and I think it's because I just really like this one. And I do use it with all my mascaras, but right now the mascara that I'm loving is also from the shopping channel. It's the Dalton Lash Fix with Nutri-6 Complex. I have not seen this on the shopping channel ever since I got this. It usually comes in a pack of 2. Thank goodness I still have this one. So I know she makes one that like tilts or twists or something. I don't know what it is about this formula because the brush is kind of, I don't know, it's unremarkable as far as I'm concerned. I think that was my smoke alarm. That's really weird. Oh, that makes me nervous. Okay. So, but the formula is kind of one of the drier types, and I do really appreciate that. Something's really weird. Okay. I'm going to go check that out. Okay, sorry about that. I was just worried that we were going to have a fire, and I'm just paranoid too. So anyway, so like I was saying, the Dalton Lash Fix with Nutri-6 Complex, I really like that. I don't think they make it anymore, which is a real bummer because it's great. It's on the drier side, and it doesn't do much for volume. You can build it. I am wearing it now. It's more of a lengthening mascara, but you can use it to build volume, which is what I prefer. I don't tend to buy mascaras that are volumizing just because they tend to clump up on my lashes. They tend to clump up on everyone's lashes as far as I'm concerned. Go figure. Okay, so now we're going to talk about tools. As you know, I did give you a teaser and talk about these 2 brushes. I do love them. Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki F80. Unfortunately, I will never buy anything from Sigma until they change their policy on international shipping, start giving tracking numbers, more reasonable times and lengths of delivery. It's a shame because these are great brushes, but until I can buy them in a store where they change their shipping policies for international shippers, I'm not buying anymore. Then we have the Urban Decay Optical Blurring Good Karma brush, which I absolutely love. I need to find another one of these. I cannot find any more of these. They were sold out at Sephora the last time. Now they're non-existent at the Sephora that's closest to me, which is really a shame. Price point is perfect. These are great for applying any liquid foundation. My favorite crease brush is the Sephora Professional number 10. And this is an older brush, older style. They've actually changed their coloring and their number system, so I don't even know if this still exists anymore. Last time I went in Sephora, I did not see this, which is, again, very sad. I also have a brush that was made by my friend Carrie. She used to have her own line of makeup. This is just an angled brush. I use this to apply blush or highlighter. I do like it. I'm sure that I've seen these around, so I'll just pick up another one when it's time. My absolute favorite kabuki is the Sephora Professional Kabuki brush. This is a beautiful brush, nice and soft, very even application, fantastic, and worth the price because I do believe it's quite pricey. I'm not quite sure about that. And then a no-name that I got at Target for foundation, liquid foundations. Something to really get into, like these little spots here along the side of the nose and under the eye. Fantastic. And I don't even think this was more than $10. I think it was like $9, maybe even less. Perfect. It would be great if when Target comes to Canada next year that they have this type of stuff. But I have a feeling that most Canadians are in for a big surprise because I don't think Target Canada is going to have the same things that Target in the US has. And I understand that, but I still don't like it. All right. Here's what I use to clean my makeup brushes, especially lately. Originally, I bought this at the Mac Warehouse sale when I went with my friend Jill, who's Jillo Jello here on YouTube. You should check her out. She's got a great video up about what she got for Christmas, gifts she received. And I bought this for, to wash my face, but then I ended up letting my husband wash his face with it, and he gave it right back to me and said, why are you trying to burn my face off with this? So that may be a little severe of a reaction, so we're going to go with the fact that this is a pretty deep cleanser, maybe too deep for our needs. So I dilute it with a little water, warm water, and I use it to wash my makeup brushes, and it does a fantastic bang-up job. It's the Origins Mint Wash, so I really enjoy it. All right, something else. Well, hair. We'll talk about hair. Oh, wait a minute. Remover. Hands down. The only brand of remover that I really use is the Marcel oil-free. This one's oil-free eye makeup remover lotion. They also have like a cleansing water. That's probably my all-time favorite. And guess what? I'm out of it. No big surprise. As far as products to use in my hair, shampoo and conditioner, Kerastase products are probably my #1 pick. Right now I'm using this Crystalise shampoo and the conditioner. There's a serum that goes with that. I'm not crazy about hair serum because my hair is so fine, but maybe I should start using it because check out how frizzy my hair is right now. Hairsprays, again, my everyday hairspray would be this Elnet. It's the new Elnet Satin. This is the one that has the micro shine reflectors in it, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic for every day. If I need something a little stronger from going out or have an updo put into my hair, it's still the L'Oreal product. L'Oreal Professional Force 4 Techni Art Fix Anti-Freeze hairspray. These huge bottles that don't even fit in my camera view here. Ta-da! That's what I use. And to cleanse my face, especially to use with my toner, I use the Shiseido facial cotton. And I actually, these pads are so big that I actually cut them in half and use them that way, so I don't have to use a whole one on my face. And when I don't know about you guys, but I used to spray my toner onto a pad or dump it onto a cotton ball. And now I usually buy toners that are spray, but if I don't, I put it into a spray bottle. You can pick those up at the Dollar Tree. And I spray my face with the toner, give it 10 seconds, and then wipe with the cotton pad. I find that I use less cotton that way. Otherwise, I'm constantly wiping. And I just prefer that. So those are my best and my favorites for 2012. I've been watching a couple videos about people's favorites from 2012. From 2012. I would love to hear what your favorites are. So you can send me a link to your video or you can post them in the comments. Either way, I hope you like this. And if you don't, well, you have options. Unsubscribe or don't watch, etc., etc. Anyway, have a great end of 2012 and happy 2013. And I hope to see you all in the new year. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll do the same. Thanks for watching. Bye.